The last bus stop to hell. It sits like a ghost in the fog, cold, silent, unblinking. In the heart of San Francisco Bay, surrounded by frigid, shark-infested waters, lies a rocky island with a chilling past. Sailors called it the Rock. The government called it Alcatraz. But to the men who were locked inside its steel-barred walls, it was something else entirely, a last stop before hell. This wasn't just a prison, it was a fortress of fear, a place designed not just to hold criminals, but to erase them from the outside world. Alcatraz began its dark journey in the 1850s as a military fort. With its high cliffs and panoramic views, it was perfect for defense. But soon its purpose shifted. It became a military prison, then in 1934, the transformation was complete. Alcatraz became the most feared federal penitentiary in America. The rules were harsh, the silence was deafening, and the message was clear: once you arrive, you don't leave. Inside were the most notorious names in crime. Al Capone, the king of Chicago's underworld, stripped of his empire and reduced to a number. George Machine Gun Kelly, a kidnapper turned model prisoner. Robert Stroud, the Birdman of Alcatraz, whose quiet demeanor masked a violent past. Life on the Rock was cold and unrelenting. Inmates had 4 rights: food, clothing, shelter, and medical care. Anything else, books, visits, even a conversation, had to be earned. Some cracked under the pressure, others simply disappeared into themselves. But in 1962, something happened that shook Alcatraz to its core. 3 men vanished. Frank Morris, a brilliant but dangerous criminal, teamed up with the Anglin brothers, John and Clarence. Using spoons, a vacuum motor, and a whole lot of patience, they chiseled through the prison walls, built a raft out of stolen raincoats, and placed lifelike dummy heads in their beds to fool the guards. By the time anyone noticed they were gone, they were already out, or gone forever. No bodies were ever found, no conclusive trace. The FBI chased leads for decades, but the truth remains a mystery. Did they drown in the icy waters, or did they make it to freedom? The escape embarrassed the federal government. A year later, in 1963, Alcatraz was shut down. The cost of running it was too high, and the structure was falling apart. But the Rock was not finished telling its story. In 1969, a bold new chapter began. A group of Native American activists landed on the island, claiming it under an old treaty. For 19 months, they occupied Alcatraz, turning it into a symbol of indigenous resistance and awakening a national conversation about native rights. Today, Alcatraz is silent once again, but it's not forgotten.